Eastern announces the first positive COVID-19 case among residential students this week. The numbers were a little bit delayed. They couldn't get them. They usually try to release them on Friday, but let's take a look at the most recent numbers we got yesterday afternoon. That one positive case, and taking a look at the rest of them, 196 residential students were tested last week with 0 positive cases, as that one positive case was done at a testing site off campus. 2,223 tests have been performed, including the ones that residents were required to do before moving back in at the beginning of the school year. Now, something new that was reported in the numbers yesterday were self-reported numbers by commuter students, as the testing here at Eastern is only done on the students that live here on campus. And looking at those numbers, 4 commuter students have tested positive for COVID-19, along with 31 commuter students that are also in self-quarantine. And back here on campus, Eastern has 150 beds that are going to be used for self-quarantining and isolation. Out of those 150 beds, 4 are currently in use here on campus. Now, Eastern's current testing policy here on campus only has residential students being tested. President Elsa Nunez sent an email out to the community, Eastern community, clarifying that policy, saying in part, quote, "We only test residential students as dictated by the state and CSCU system, the Connecticut State Colleges and University system. This is the data we can validate. While Eastern is not testing commuter students, we have asked them to self-report if they test positive for the virus so we can continue to monitor the health and safety of our campus. The state and system do not want commuter students tested by the university. They believe that because they go back and forth for their communities daily, we would have to test them every day in order to have accurate and up-to-date testing." Along with that email, Eastern did announce that they will be increasing the number of residential students tested each week. Originally, only testing 10% of the residential population each week. Now they bumped that up to 25%. Starting tomorrow and Wednesday, students will be lining up outside of the library cafe to do that coronavirus testing, that COVID-19 testing that's here on campus. It's a mix of randomized testing and targeted testing. And again, in wake of that first COVID-19 case among residential students here on campus, Eastern reminding everybody to take those proper precautions, wear the face mask, wash your hands, social distancing, all of those things. And to get the latest numbers, COVID-19 numbers from Eastern, you can go to Eastern's website on the reopening page on easternct.edu. Reporting from outside the campus of Eastern Connecticut State University, Tyler Madden, ETV News.